there, Ticket Subs fans. We just saw the film Molly's Game. This film is Aaron Sorkin's directorial debut. He also wrote it, of course. He's also written The Social Network, Moneyball, Steve Jobs, as well as he's a big part of the West Wing show. Right from the get-go, my personal thoughts on this film, I thought it had really, as most Sorkin films do, it has a very snappy dialogue. I think the dialogue's really great. And Alex, what are your thoughts on this film?
Oh boy, just we didn't get to catch this movie before 2017 was over, so we didn't get to add it to our list of things. But I don't think it was missing out of our top 10s at all. It just kind of another one of those just the movies we saw. It was entertaining enough. You were right. Some of the parts were quick-witted, and it was fun to see the dialogue between some characters. But I felt like overall it might have just been a little much, and it might have been trying a little bit too hard to do stuff, and some of the parts just didn't connect right, and that was just my overall impressions.
Yeah, kind of going off you said, I think that was really perfectly said. This movie, there's a bunch of storylines going on, and it does try to connect them, but I don't think it necessarily succeeds. There's a big aspect that if there's like a family backstory with the lead character that doesn't necessarily tie in as well. It does maybe a little bit, but I think the best part of this movie is the stuff that has to do with the actual game, I'd say, because you get to see the people playing, you get to see they put the cards on the screen. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, it turns into almost like a Casino Royale. Like you see the action thing, and yeah, I thought the cards on the screen showing the poker hands and stuff like that, and explaining it. It was like Big Short-esque.
Yeah, that's a good word for it. And that one guy, one of the actors, he plays that guy in The Big Short, I think.
Yeah.
So I think there's definitely that influence is there.
Yeah, and I think it might have tried a little bit too hard to do that. But then, again, you've got Kevin Costner as the dad, and I feel like in his contract, Kevin Costner has to be Kevin Costner, and it's going to eventually turn into some kind of dumb motivational family sit-down lesson. And sure enough, we end up getting that in there, and I don't know. I felt like that was kind of detracting from the whole movie.
Just want to plug Field of Dreams. Great movie. Best sports movie from our 2015 debate winner. Probably not. Just kidding. I think Julius won that one for Miracle. Or did you win that one?
I think I won.
You won. Actually, you won that one. Yeah.
Yep. White man can't jump.
Yeah, sorry. I misread. I misremembered. That's I apologize. Right. And going back to the performances, Jessica Chastain, she plays lead in this film. I thought she did a really nice job. She definitely. I think Aaron Sorkin's dialogue really fit well with their character. So I think that was definitely a plus with her performance. Idris Elba also. He has a lot of really great legal monologues.
I don't know. I did enjoy him as a character, but I did feel like he kind of went on a couple tangents that were a little overdrawn, like Kevin Costner did. But I
that's actually a good way to describe any of the dialogue. Some of it was just really overdrawn. It was great. It was snappy. It was
like 2 minutes early, right?
Yeah.
You could definitely tell it was a writer directing this movie. Yeah, and then I don't know if I really liked the relationship that Molly had with her attorney in this movie. It was a lot of like Yoda and Luke Skywalker, like, I'm not gonna help you. Oh, I'm gonna help you. Here's what I do, and it was just like the whole movie. I just felt like it was like, Molly, just turn them in and you'll get the money. Molly, just turn them in and get the money. And she just kept saying no, and it just like it was told in a different way and it was presented in a different way. But ultimately, that's what they were saying to each other the entire movie, and I didn't really feel like that changed at all.
Yeah,
until miraculously it all works out at the end or whatever.
There really wasn't much progress with their scenes. I'd say they almost it could have like you said earlier, I think some of it could have been cut. Regardless, though, I am intrigued to look up more about the actual story and what happened. I think.
Yeah, I feel like it might be a cooler story than was a movie.
Yeah, because everything that had to do with the game itself, I thought was really interesting.
Yeah, and one other really quick criticism is that I really didn't like how she was like narrating the whole thing. I understand it was a design choice. And it worked out for the introduction, but I felt like a lot of the movie, it dragged on a little bit too long, and they didn't really stick with it enough for it to be kind of a main theme.
Any final thoughts?
What game is Molly playing? What is the game? It's not poker. What is it?
I don't know. That's
what's the game?
That's the question.
Maybe
all in
we
all,
just didn't get it.
As Aaron Sorkin's directorial debut, he's a great writer, and Definitely a movie though, like you said. So it's a good way to definitely a good way to start, and I'm excited to see.
If you got nothing else to do this weekend, go see Molly's game.
All right, everybody. Thank you for watching.